Yo, what's up, guys? It's Kevin Clem. Thanks for listening in again on the Ellis Show. This week we sat down with Jason Ellis, who's a radio show host, retired professional skateboarder, truck racer, MMA fighter, boxer, actor, and rock singer. We got to discuss his introduction to skateboarding, slams that left his dick purple and his hip in need of stem cell injections, growing up in Australia, starting his own radio show on Sirius XM, The Jason Ellis Show, getting into MMA fighting, being a character in Tony Hawk's American Wasteland, his band Taintstick, Ellismania, and much more. We put a link in the description to where you can check out Jason's radio show on Sirius XM. And before we get into the episode, just a quick reminder that All I Need Fall Brawl skate contest is going to be hosted at the Edge Indoor Skatepark on Saturday, September 8th, 2018. It's 3 jam format divisions, 14 and under, 15 and over, and a ladies jam. If you live in the area, be sure to come down and check it out. And definitely check us out on our social media pages on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at All I Need Skate. The best way to support the Shetler Show is to subscribe, comment, and rate us on iTunes, and we put a link to the show in the description if you're listening on YouTube or something else like that where you can't rate us on iTunes at the moment. For shops who want us to carry and support All I Need, our products can be found through Eastern Skate Supply. That link is also in our description. You can click that link and it'll bring you right to it. And last thing, just be sure to check out our website, allineedskate.com. That's where you can basically find everything we're doing. All right, guys, enjoy the episode.
Rain, go away. All I need is a skateboard today.
This is the Shetler Show featuring professional skateboarder, podcaster, and All I Need Skate founder, Anthony Shetler.
So it was hot. Everyone was doing it.
Yeah, they're looking for their dad's fucking metal skateboards in the garage.
Yeah, exactly.
Get on this thing.
Each episode brings you amazing discussions with interesting people from all walks of life.
Kind of when skateboarding clicked for me, and you learn some tricks or whatever, and you get that appreciation from your peers, you know? The other skaters are like, holy shit, like, yeah, dude, that's rad.
Admiration.
Yeah, the admiration or the affirmation.
Real, recognized real.
If I didn't experience those crazy moments in my life, then these great moments would never be as great as they have been.
Honestly, like, for me, I just loved it. Like, I saw those dudes, I saw those videos, and I was like, holy fuck, this is sick.
Yeah.
This is what I want to do.
Oh. What up, Jason?
1 second.
Okay. That's pretty sick. What's up, bub?
What's up?
Hell yeah. Hyped you down, man.
What's that?
Hyped you down to do this.
I'm a nice guy when it comes to people trying to do shows.
Oh, fuck yeah. I appreciate that. Dude, that backdrop is insane right now.
That's my chair.
Alright, do you need more time or are you ready?
I'm ready.
Alright, well, let's start off with where are we at right now? Because this is intense.
My house?
That's your house?
Yeah.
How many swords do you have?
I don't know.
Solid answer, man. Sick. Well, fuck, I really wanted to start this off with, like, where are you originally from?
Melbourne, Australia.
What was it like growing up there?
Pretty good, I reckon. I think, I mean, Australia it's nice. I got to ride dirt bikes and stuff when I was a kid. That was cool.
Yeah, that's fucking sick. I've been on a dirt bike once. I was scared out of my mind. It was fucking fun, though.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's a nice place.
I actually went out there when I rode for New York back in the day. We did a tour out there, and we went through Melbourne. I just remember there was a lot of people drinking. It was like a beach town, right? Sort of?
I mean, Sydney's more of a beach town, but yeah, it's on the water, so I've always known, like, it just wasn't as hot as it was further up.
Yeah. Nice.
I didn't care. I just skated I didn't give a fuck about the beach anyway, after a while.
How'd you get into skating? What was the first spark?
It was a keyhole bowl in Parkdale in some some football field, and that was right when I got like a Veriflex Headhunter, so I had like a fat board, and this concrete bowl was like 12 foot deep, and it was all lumpy and fucked up. It was a giant piece of shit, and we were all little kids. We were terrified. Me and two other people that got me into skateboarding, these two fat kids that were twin brothers, but one was way fatter than the other, so they weren't really twins.
Nice.
And I just rolled into that on my ass. I wouldn't even stand up in the bottom of it. It was so crazy. And then not long after that, there was talk of this half pipe, and there was this Bo Morris half pipe that was in some park again, because in Australia that you didn't get. It was just a public skate park. So it was like, fuck man, I swear it was like 10 foot wide, maybe 8 foot wide, and it had 6 foot transitions and like 6 inches of vert or some shit like that.
That's fucking gnarly.
I didn't know of any other. I'd never seen a half pipe before, and I was a little kid, so that was it.
That's what you learned your fucking beginning on?
Yeah, I mean, they didn't have. I mean, it really wasn't. It was a backyard ramp that was in a park, because we didn't think it was that small. We were just like, it's a half pipe.
It was fucking gnarly though. 6 foot of vert or whatever. Trying to learn to just ride that thing is probably fucking.
It was around for a long time. They moved it and put a metal on it, and they moved it to some other park. And I skated it after I was pro, like fucking 10 years later. And when I was across the flat, I could see the deck.
Nice.
Like, it was so little. It was like skating a pool ramp.
Yeah, that's fucking gnarly. So, wait, so how old were you when you first got your first board?
I think, like, 11 or something like that, or 13. Like 11 toy ones, and then 13. By the time I was 13, I had a fat one.
Did you know anything about sponsorship or magazines or any of that bullshit, or was it just fucking...
They didn't have magazines, they didn't have videos, they didn't have anybody that was a person to be good. The first person I heard of was Tony Hawk, and it was at this fucking like what do you call it? A fucking jet ski shop or whatever, like a water ski shop. Yeah, water skis. A water ski shop where some dude was talking about this kid Tony Hawk in America could do finger flips.
Gnarly.
And I'm like, what do you mean? So he just fucking flips and do the cat. And I'm like, that's impossible. But like, no photo, no nothing.
Would you say you were natural on a skateboard, or was it all no?
Fucking terrible.
Bullshit, dude. I was watching your footage. You're fucking gnarly. You're gnarly, bro.
I mean, that's from like, that's working real hard. I felt like I worked harder than everybody else to get as far as what I got. You know what I mean? Like, anybody who was as good as me didn't have to put as much effort in to get there. I don't think I was that coordinated. I just sort of had. I guess when I did do things, when I did do them, I did them better than the average person. But I just felt like whatever I did, I think was harder to achieve.
Yeah. Well, when I was watching the footage, I was like, this dude definitely is gnarly. Like, you could tell, like, you probably showed up and fucking people noticed you for sure.
Well, in the end, yeah, but not at the start.
Yeah. I feel like things, like, I kind of picked up, when I started skating, I picked it up kind of quickly, but then there's a certain point where I just struggled a lot and had to fucking just take my lumps, and then injuries. I was, like, stubborn and shit. Have you been through, like, a lot of injuries with skating?
Yeah, I don't know how many anymore. I guess, like, you know, like over 20 bones, but I don't know how many anymore. I'm getting stem cell right now. I'm recovering from stem cell surgery.
Where'd they shoot that in?
Into my hip and into my knee.
Ooh. Does the hip come from the knee? Was there a knee issue than the hip?
the other knee on the other side. My hip it's my back hip from whipping out all the time. Probably from 2 big slams, 1 dirt bike slam where I high-sided it and got knocked out, and I had like a hematoma in my hip, and my dick went purple for like a month. Then another one is the Mega Ram slam. I went over the deck on a Indy 540 and hit my hip on the coping from like 16 feet high, and then bounced somersault out to the flat.
Nice, fucking good day.
Yeah, so there's just like, I think there's a bunch of permanent damage in there. So it's just all tendonitis, arthritis, meniscus damage, MCL, So I wasn't good at, if I could have got out of shit better, because I noticed that when I got older, that some dudes got out of bad shit better. I always went down with the ship.
Yeah, you're taking the full slam. Fuck it, though.
No, I don't know. No, in the end, I started pussyfooting because it was just too goddamn obvious that my slam ratio was going to be higher than the average person. The people I was mixing it up with, man, I was like partying all the time. Not all the time, but like just every now and then losing focus. And I was a fucking 200-pound dude that was like trying to crank, fucking 8 foot 540s. You can't be fucking around with those things, dude. Just wake up on the flat.
You're fucking gnarly, dude. Just to spin 200 pounds like that. Good for you.
Well, in the end, it started to get sketchy.
Well, I get it, dude. I have like no ACL on my left knee, and there's like the knee hurts, I'm like, fuck, dude. Just reckless, like just didn't let it heal and none of that stuff, like fuck you and do, bro. All right, this leads me to the next question. What do your parents do?
My dad is dead, and my mom she owns a pet minding place. Like, where you can bring your pets when you go on vacation. She takes care of them.
Oh, sick. That's sick.
Yeah.
I've never done that, but I have 2 dogs, and I imagine like if I couldn't get someone to watch them, that's what we'd do,
Yeah,
that's right.
Up.
Where do you get your reckless daredevil side?
I just want people to pay attention to me, man. I'm a desperado.
Nice.
I think it comes from nobody, I felt like nobody liked me or something. Or some psychology like that.
Yeah.
Kind of show off.
Yeah. You put on a good show, though.
Well, that's because you work hard when you're desperate for attention. If you don't put on a good show, no one's going to pay any more fucking attention.
How'd you get your verbal skills? Just that same way? Just trying to get attention?
That, and I think maybe some people in Australia that were really good at being smartasses, that were above average smartasses.
Nice.
It's in all my travels, I still don't think I've met bigger fucking assholes than when I was a kid to this day. That were just like the meanest, most concentrating on being a fucking prick people, psychologically fucking your head people that I've ever met in my life was in my teens as I was coming up in skateboarding.
Did they think they were helping you?
No, I don't think they were trying to help either. I think they were trying to get me to commit suicide.
Gnarly.
I would love to talk to those people about that. Like, I know that they were having fun, but like, I was so dumb and basic, and they were like my idols, and they would just fuck with me constantly.
Yeah.
It was hell, but it did make me stronger in the end, and I think it kind of maybe helped me with the show, even though I try to stray away from that these days, but it seems like people like it when I'm a prick.
Nowadays, yeah, kind of. Everyone's so fucking sensitive, you're like, sometimes you'd be a prick,
I don't know.
I listen to your show a little bit. I like how it's like raw and uncensored and like, I don't know. It's sick. I really enjoyed it. Where did that come from? Where's the idea for the show come from?
It's pretty much an accident. It's just, Tony Hawk asked me to be on his show, and then...
What show was that?
The Tony Hawk Show.
He had his own, like, was it a TV show? Like...
No, a radio show on Sirius.
Oh, really? I know his ride channel. He has, like, a YouTube channel that's pretty sick, too.
Yeah, well, it's probably way better than his radio show.
Nice.
He gets skateboarding on YouTube. It's just talking.
Yeah.
but then they asked me if I wanted to be a DJ and moved to LA, so I went for it. I just moved to LA and tried to get a big job in radio.
Nice. And it worked out, though.
So far.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. That's a kind of risky thing to just do, to pursue.
Not if you're becoming pretty washed up at skateboarding.
Is that how you think? That's how you went?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I wasn't about to get better.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. It's a good way to put energy into something else that's still kind of, like, related to, like, I don't know, meeting people is a sick thing to invest in, you know?
I was burning out, too. I was burning out on knowing that I wasn't getting any better.
Yeah, that'll fuck with you, right?
It wasn't enjoyable anymore. It became, like, I was going there forcing myself to stay good to get a paycheck.
Yeah.
It was like, I became like a hooker to skateboard.
Good looking hooker.
Yeah. Like, wow.
All right, where's the tattoos come from? Because I see you have your head covered. You're gnarly again.
Is that really gnarly? It's not that bad.
I don't know. I have some tattoos. I did my ribs. That shit fucking hurt.
Yeah, just an addict, I think, maybe. I just like them, and then now I just want to have one, so I want to have it all finished.
Yeah, gnarly. I thought about getting more. Do you remember Scott Bourne with the black arm? His whole arm was tattooed black.
Yeah, a lot of people are doing that now.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the new thing.
Nice. Well, let's go back to the beginning of, like, skateboarding. Like, where did getting, like, a sponsorship, or where'd you go after, just, like, once you realized you were pretty good on skateboarding and could get attention?
Well, you know, there was obviously, that's the psychological backstory, but, like, you know, when I got into skateboarding, that was it, man. Like, there was no, I didn't give a fuck about anything else on the planet. So I just wanted to skateboard all the time, and then when you hang out with other skateboarders and they talk about some dude owns a skate shop, some dude fucking has a ramp in his backyard.
Sick.
And then, you know, and then when you're a little kid, you're introduced to the popularity contest of life, where this guy gets to go and this guy gets, and I'm like, whoa, this guy, he just gave that dude like skateboards and shoes. Yeah, well, he's fucking so and so, and I'm like, whoa, I want to grow up to be so and so. But so there was always that, as far as I'm concerned, curse.
Yeah.
in my career, but I didn't get good because I got good because I swear to God, dude, I'm in love with my wife. I love my kids. I love skateboarding. Like, it was no joke. Other people's passion for skateboarding was pathetic to me.
Well said. That's sick. I know the feeling. I love skateboarding as well. It's one of those things that kind of takes over your whole life, huh?
Yeah, I feel like when I kind of retired, I left it like a girlfriend. Like, I was bitter towards it.
What's her name? Do you have a name?
No.
You should name it. That's funny. I've been dealing with being humbled as a skateboarder too, because I'm like 35 now and my knee hurts, and like I can still get like skate well and learn things, but like there's limits now. I look at things and I'm like, if I jump down that, I'll just be like wrecked. Like, I don't know how much I can take.
You're a street skater.
Yeah, I skate a lot of street. Well, I love flat ground.
When you're a street skater, like, why, like, would you stop ollieing downstairs? You can still do other shit, you know?
Yeah, you can go up, you can go over. Like, I skate all the time. I skate like...
Yeah, do step-up stuff if you're older.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I just feel like I don't give a fuck how good you are, so sooner or later the impact is gonna suck.
Yeah, for sure. You gotta adjust your skating as you get older. Like, if your goal is to have skateboarding into like old age, where you can go have like a session and actually have fun, like you gotta adjust. You gotta like humble your skateboarding a bit.
See, that's why I feel like I'm just starting to get back into it, because I've always felt like I suck. I mean, if I'm not doing that, it's terrible and it's not fun. But I'm so far away from it now that I think I can enjoy just doing a few little things and not have to push myself to get hurt.
Yeah.
So I actually hit up Cab the other day. I'm gonna go skate with him soon.
Oh, that's the way to do it. Go have a good session and then shred and just have fun. That'd be sick.
I want to go to that Grosso ramp.
Oh, sick. Fuck yeah. Thing looks sick.
Pluggo gave me a big board, so I'm gonna check it out.
No, that's epic. Yeah, fuck yeah, that's awesome. I do like fucking skateboard lessons on the weekends just because like more as like a thing of joy, like not even as work, just like because kids want to learn now. So I'll go skate with them at like for an hour in the morning, and it's just like it reminds me of why skateboarding's sick, you know. Just
Awesome.
yeah, and there's no pressure, and I don't have to be a pro or anything. I can just like just be cool to a kid, you know. It's sick.
Awesome.
I'm like tripping on the background. It's way sick. Did you just? How'd you get that thing?
Someone hit me up and said, "Check this out. You want to buy it?" So I was like, "This is awesome." Yeah.
Yeah, that's way cool. The skulls are just built into that thing. It's the ultimate backdrop for sure. And those.
Right in my radio show. So.
Oh, way sick. It looks nice, dude. Good setup. That's awesome. Yeah, so to go back, like when you're when you're like making money skateboarding and all you have to do is skateboarding, were you doing demos and tours and stuff? You definitely competed, right?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was like top 3 in the world for a while.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, it's the best job in the world. The fuck.
When I was coming up, I remember watching you and seeing you in the videos and stuff, and just like I knew you were Jason Ellis, you know, which is.
Yeah, I never had a good video, but I was never really smart enough to think about that.
Yeah, but I was like lurking. You have a lot of like gnarly stuff you compiled into like some sick videos.
Oh yeah, yeah. Thanks, I guess.
It's sick because I like people that just filmed it anyways, you know? Like, I bet, like, I started with VHS, you know? Now everyone has it on their phone and shit, you know? So just to do that and have that all documented is kind of sick.
Yeah, I don't have all that stuff. It's all, I know, I don't. I did some podcast with my friend the other day, and they used some skateboarding of mine that I hadn't seen since I saw it on a VHS tape. So I should probably get somebody to get all that stuff.
Yeah, for sure. That stuff's gold, dude. That's out there. We were lurking online and checking it out.
Fucking send it to me.
Yeah, for sure, dude. How long have you been doing the radio show for?
Like 13 years or something.
Holy shit. That must have been a trip to someone like just be like, you got an idea, let's do it.
It wasn't even like that. It was just an accident. I just kept talking too long. I was supposed to just be a DJ. I just talked every now and then. It was an accident, man. Well, I mean, I didn't think it was an accident, but you know what I mean, looking back, that was an accident.
Well, good. That's a good one to have happen as an accident.
I just, you know, I dug in hard, you know.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's epic. And for your show, is it like, do you have a lot of guests on?
Yep.
Every
Probably
week?
Like, yeah, every week. Probably like 1 or 2 a week.
That's awesome. Like all the homies, or like you meet new people?
Yeah, new people, fucking half-ass celebrities and rock stars, and TV people, some comedians. Not that many. Friends every now and then, but not that many.
That's cool, dude. That's kind of sick to just be meeting new people. That's kind of nice to be able to do that. Have you ever had like a real shit job?
I used to like work in a grocery store as a trolley boy, and I used to be a checkout chick as well.
Nice. Did you say chick?
Well, they called a checkout chick because that's usually the only people. Girls were the only people that had that job.
Women power, dude. Empowerment.
Yeah. No, respect to them. For that, a career and shit like that, I don't know. Not much. Not long enough. Long enough. You know what? Long enough to know that I was gonna fucking skateboard for a living. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's sick.
I remember making many mental notes, going, "Dude, you need to fucking get out of here." It's bad.
Nah, it's good to know you have work ethic though. That you could work a job to pursue something, you know.
Yeah. I mean, you can't get anywhere in anything if you don't put work into it.
Ain't that the truth? Amen, brother. Hey, real quick, Jason. I'm gonna have Kevin. Kevin's my intern. He interns for me at my skateboard company. Pull something up from the list. We wrote down a bunch of stuff.
Alright.
Oh, right there. All right, I want to talk about mixed martial arts because it says. Go ahead, read that one.
Which one right here?
Yeah, the Ellis mate.
Oh yeah, it says Ellis made his mixed martial arts debut against Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu specialist Tony Giannopoulos on February 6, 2009, winning via guillotine choke submission. That's from Wikipedia.
Dude, you're gnarly.
Not really.
How do you get into jiu-jitsu?
I'm not really into jiu-jitsu.
You just fuck it like approach.
Sent it.
Sent it.
I just got into MMA accidentally because I needed to do something because I wasn't skateboarding for some reason. I think because of the radio show. I just kind of had to fill in the gap, so I got into MMA, but I was more into kicking and punching and maybe even wrestling. I really didn't like the jiu-jitsu part. It was very difficult for me to comprehend even what it was.
Yeah.
And then I got MMA friends, so then I learned the basics. But I was always just like people would always tell me, you know, you're good at getting the fuck back up and punching someone in the head.
Nice.
I was always in skateboarding. I always worked like with when I got older. I was like I worked with what I was good at. You know what I mean? So I was like, let's not fuck around with fucking kickflip nose slide bullshit because you're a big dude. Let's just fucking crank it. You know what I mean? Try to fucking make some big shit. That's it.
Yeah, I could tell. It looked gnarly. I was like, this dude goes.
I remember making that hanging off the rafter thing because I was like, Tony Hawk's gonna steal the show. I know it. I do it every weekend, and he does it. And I was like, what if I just grabbed on the fucking rafter on a lean air? You know what I mean? And I hung off the rafters and didn't even make it, and everybody shit themselves. And I was like, man, I got myself a fucking trick here.
Hell yeah.
It's the same metaphor. Just use it in a different place.
Yeah, that's a good way to use that. That seems sick, dude. Seems really funny to like get into it that way for sure. What else is the next one? There was another one. You fought someone with their arm tied behind their back, didn't you?
Oh yeah, Shane Cowan.
What was set me up with that? Explain that to me.
He listens to the show, and he was the UFC heavyweight champion of the world.
Wow.
And then I guess he left the UFC or something. But anyway, he was talking shit, and I was talking shit back, and he was like, "Well, come to Ellismania and fight." And I'm like, how does that make any sense? Like, nobody can fight you in any way because you're just like, not only are you bigger than anybody in the world, but he's really good at fighting, like all of it. He's really good at it.
Yeah, there's levels, right? Like super levels, I imagine.
He's 1,000 times better than me, even if he was smaller than me. So he's like, I think he hurt his arm. He was like, I can't tell anybody. And I was like, well, then that's it. I'll fight you with one. You have one arm, and I'll have two. And it was literally like a DM on Twitter, and he was like, I'm in. I got him hotel rooms, got him hooked up with the Hard Rock, and we've met each other a couple of times, man. We were just friends, and then
that's so sick.
When we got in the ring, he just wasn't playing at all. Like I kind of knew I was gonna have to get knocked out. That's what everybody wanted, you know.
That's what the bloodlust.
I feel like everybody got what they wanted.
Gnarly. That was a good show, though.
Sure, I don't remember.
Did you ever have do you like to party?
You know what that usually means?
I don't know. Am I hitting on you?
In the gay scene, that means that you want to do crystal meth with me.
Oh, gnarly! Wow, interesting.
Yeah, watch out. And the answer is no.
Amazing.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah, hell yeah. Check this out behind me. Can you see all the skateboards?
Yeah, no, you weren't lying. That's a skateboard company.
Oh,
yeah, dude, we've been stacking skateboards. It's cool and moving them. It's been awesome.
That's real.
Yeah, we just, like, Kevin's been helping me intern and just crushing it. And I live near a skate park here called The Edge. It's super fun, and that's where I do, like, skateboard lessons. And then
where's The Edge?
It's in Taunton, Massachusetts. East Coast, like outside Boston by like an hour. And we do like a skateboard contest every year, the New England Am, and that's coming up too. So we've been like prepping for that. And then we do this show where we like talk with skateboarders or people that have dedicated a portion of their life to skateboarding. You know what I mean? Like when you meet a skateboarder, you can tell they've like skated, like you've totally like maxed it out and fully squeezed it out.
Maxed it out.
It's pretty sick. You know what I mean? How long did you live off of skateboarding? Like as far as?
Oh man, forever. Like fucking 25 years straight up.
Wow. There you go.
Man, it's my life. I mean, really, in theory, I mean, I got this job because Tony Hawk got me the job on his show through skateboarding. I got this job, so it's still paying me.
Yeah, that's way sick. Yeah. Hell yeah.
I just realized I've been getting paid from skateboarding since I was 16, and I'm 46.
Wow, sick. I'm 35. Feeling every bit of it.
Yeah. Yeah, tell me about it.
Okay, let's go back to the notes. Oh, yeah, you know what we were tripping on too is your secret character in the Tony Hawk game. That's sick.
Yeah, that was sweet, right?
What was your first time you ran into Tony Hawk?
Oh, I mean, dude, I don't know. The first time I ever saw him was in the skate shop in Australia, because I was sponsored by the skate shop, Snake Pit, and fucking, I knew they were coming into the shop before the demo, so I saw like half the Bones Brigade in the skate shop.
Heavy.
And I was just like, fuck! And then they went to the demo, and then I watched them skate. I wasn't even allowed to be on the ramp.
Fuck you, right?
It was. He was a god. The Bones Brigade were like a bunch of Elvis Presleys, I assume. That's crazy.
That's sick.
They were godlike.
That's epic. So that's what like got you sparked, and then did you like?
Nah, I was already fucking sparked, man. I mean, it was like different levels of spark for skateboarding. It's always like that for me. But the first thing that ever really inspired me was just being alone with it, man. Like, just I figured out how to push around and carve around, and it brought a smile to my face with nobody around, with nobody cheering me. It was like this weird, I don't know, man. It saved me, like, you know, because I still would always find time to do weird shit on a skateboard that wasn't what everybody else wanted me. Like, I would always be into like just smashing up grinds on weird shit. Like, but like I would skid up the ramp and like smash my truck on stuff.
Fuck yeah.
Even if it was a vert ramp, I would treat it like it was a pool, and that would be that shit would make me fucking happy. That would make me a very happy person.
Yeah. I wish you lived on the East Coast, dude. We'd have to skate together for sure.
You gotta see me start again first. That suck.
Start on flat ground. That's what I always do.
No, I got my board. I've been riding that Venice Bowl a couple times. So.
Oh, sick. Fuck yeah.
I don't want to ride. I want to ride vert ramps again because I just know it better. I think I'll have more fun.
Yeah, for sure. You know what'll be fucked up is there's so many good parks now. It's insane, dude. You see some of these skate parks they build?
I have, yeah.
Yeah.
I follow a bunch of shit on Instagram, so I know what's going on, kind of.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Just like on the East Coast when I was like coming up, there wasn't many good skate parks, you know, and like the weather ruined all these. We had these like prefab parks, and they're like just basic cookie cutter ramps, and then the weather hits and it fucking sinks them, and they make it so hard to fucking skate. We had like the shittiest parks, and then people just DIY them, turn them into like DIY skate parks, or they just build up concrete and shit, you know. Sick.
Yeah, kids are lucky these days.
Yeah, fuck yeah. And California has some crazy.
I'm happy for them though, you know. Like, it makes more people have more fun on it.
Yeah, hell yeah. It's fucking really sick. Do you see all these fucking? Here's a weird one. You see all those scooters fucking laying around?
Yeah. I've always been a bully to people that try to touch my community. You know what I mean? Like, I'll fucking headbutt a rollerblader. I fucking hate scooters. I always been super angry at those dudes.
Oh, gnarly.
But when I get older, you know, so shit is, it's not worth it anymore. But
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do because it's not happening because I'm not involved in it anymore. And when you're a vert dude, nobody on scooters coming to your ramp anyway. You know? It's only for you dudes messing around on that little shit where you gotta have a 2-year-old in your mix. Come over where the big boys are at. There's no scooters there.
Nice. It's fucked up, man. I was talking about, I was out in California recently, and like on Abbott Kinney or whatever, and they had all those electric scooters too.
Oh, the red ones.
Yeah, you seen those ones? Those ones are fucked up, right?
People are gonna die. So.
Yeah, they're just laying everywhere. They like put them in the fucking gully and shit. Like, I was like, what is going on?
Yeah, it's a certain kind of person that's Venice, though.
They didn't have like designated spots to put them, you know. So.
No, everybody's got them. It sucks. But I don't hang out, so I'm alright.
The secret characters, that what you're saying?
Yeah, how did that happen?
Yeah, the connection with Tony Hawk.
It happened because I'm Tony's friend. That's how that happened.
And he just wanted to throw it in.
Story.
That's it.
Like I could make a big long one, but it's just like, hey man, I don't even know. I was like, man, I won't be in the game. He's like, yeah, you should be in the game. I'll put you in as a hidden character or something. And I was like, bullshit. And then he just sent me a photo, like, who do you know, look at you dickhead or something. And I'm like, no way. And then that's right. I was at Colin McKay's house, and he gave me. I called him to be like, hey, is that true? And he was like, yeah, man. And I'm like, so what's the code? And then he called me back and gave me the code, and then I popped up, and the whole room was packed with like skateboarders, so it was pretty sweet when I bleeped up, you know, exactly wife beater on, and you could see my tattoos. It was pretty funny.
That's the first thing I said when I saw your character. I was like, check out the wife beater. Perfect. Yeah, that's pretty sick. And also, let me say, how good is Colin McKay?
He's really good. One of the best ever, I think.
Yeah, you skated a lot of those DC ramps and stuff. Where's the connection with that? You just know those guys from skating? And
yeah, just, I don't know, like, those dudes are super uppity, and they didn't like everybody in vert because they were like more, you know, I mean, they thought they were hot shit, and I guess they were hot shit, and I was just like, I thought I was hot shit, and I wasn't, but I guess I fooled them. And I think just because I, you know, I might, maybe because I just drank a lot and I got like a lot of hot chicks, maybe they thought.
Good for you.
I don't know why.
Good for you, though.
Me and Colin were good friends, and then me and Danny became good friends in a rocky relationship because, you know, egos and stuff. But me and Colin were like, he was my best friend for probably 15 years straight.
Nice. So that's
ride or die. So, and we both had the same kind of outlook. So, you know, I mean, and Danny liked me because I was the only person that would go down the mega ramp with him when he first did that.
Yeah, that shit was gnarly.
I got to go down the mega ramp, so it was like it was a good deal for everybody.
Yeah, that stuff is so heavy. Mega ramp to me is like so out of my range ever because I was like a street skater and like I don't even know how to knee slide. I don't have a fucking clue.
Mega ramp was all my range. It was just a little too late in my career. Otherwise, I think I could have had more fun on it.
That should be in the Olympics, though.
Why not? I mean, bowling is. Fuck it.
Bowling's in the Olympics?
Whatever. Sweeping, bowling, I don't know what it is.
Sweeping's just as ridiculous. I like bowling more for some reason.
Yeah.
But
add sweeping to it, and it's an Olympic sport. Okay.
That's a job, too. It's not just the sport. You could just get that, go work somewhere, and sweep. It's fucked up to say that, because we ride wooden wheels, you know? But whatever. Same difference. Sick. So, alright. Take me through... What do you... Oh, no. We're not, the Taintstick video? Did you name the video?
No, the band.
Oh, the band. That's what it was.
Yeah, no, the band used to be called...
That makes it even better that it's a band.
Originally, it was called Tony Hawk's Taintstick.
No way. No way. You couldn't get the rights? Couldn't get the rights?
Well, no, the band kind of started to pick up a little...
You're killing my intern.
That I had to not have his name name in it because that was a bad look. The lyrics are pretty bad.
Oh, gnarly. Are you lead vocalist?
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. How'd you get into singing, or is that what you do?
I didn't. I just fucking. We started the. I used to be the DJ, and I would say these bands are so fucking bad. I can't believe these kids lap it up. I could do this. So then.
You prove yourself right.
Yeah, I made a song making fun of Blink-182, and then everybody loved it. So then I made another one, and then the band started to become a thing, and then we played live, and then it was on. We got a record deal. We're on the Billboard charts.
Wow.
It was fucking stupid.
Dude, live, that's what sparked it, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I always felt uncomfortable being in it. I'm not a good singer. I haven't put in a bunch of effort to be a good singer.
Nice.
People bought a bunch of tickets to see shows of me singing. It's very egotistical and you know what I mean. It's embarrassing because you think you're hot shit, but you're just an asshole.
You think though? No, you could be chill with it. It's your music. I didn't listen to your lyrics.
It's ridiculous. People were there because I said some funny stuff on the radio. I don't even know if that's funny. I just say stuff that people freak out about, so they watch it. And then the band, the other guys can play music, and
That's sick.
I was holding my own. I'm a good front man. I wouldn't say I'm a bad front man. I'd just say, with no training and being as critical as I am, like if I think that I'm not going to hang out with you because you can't tuck your knee on a fucking fronts there, how am I going to accept myself as a singer when I'm aware of fucking Ozzy Osbourne and Queen? You know what I mean? Like,
fair enough.
And I'm like, I'm an asshole. That's why I live in hell, man. Because I'm either really good or I hate myself. That's it. And I'm getting older, so now I just hate myself.
No, you gotta keep aspiring for more. I mean.
Well, that's the thing. I don't quit. I'm never gonna quit. I just keep going.
Yeah, because that's fighting, skateboarding, music, entertainment, for sure.
Yep.
Do you ever do any acting?
Yeah, I mean, I have. I'm really bad.
Oh, nice. Like a movie or like what?
Yeah, I was in a movie. I was in a couple movies.
Nice.
Yeah. I was in Paul Blart Mall Cop.
You were, really?
Yeah, that was the #1 movie in the country, motherfucker.
Who's the cop? Who's the main lead in that?
Kevin James.
Kevin James, yeah. Yes. I feel like I've seen it.
Happy Madison Productions.
What? That's heavy. Adam Sandler's. That shit's so sick.
Yeah, went to their Christmas party. It's cool.
That's rad. And no training in acting?
No, I mean, naturally really bad, too.
Well, it seems to be working out. Oh, yeah, there's the cover art. Beautiful.
And then I was in Haggard. And I was in Chips that just came out, but I got punched in the face in Chips.
Really?
In slow motion.
Oh, nice. That's fucking legit.
That's how I got the gig. They were like, do you know somebody that'll get punched in the face? And my friend was like, I know the guy.
The perfect dude. Fuck it. Well, that's a skill too, right?
Yeah, no, I can take a punch. So yeah, that's a skill that I'm sure I put it on there.
Yeah, that's fucking start a LinkedIn page and put that on the LinkedIn page and you're good.
What's a LinkedIn page?
It's like a website for professionals, I guess. I don't know, but you can like build a profile basically and put all your achievements or things you do or your history. It's just a place to gather stuff.
God.
Yeah. God. What social media are you on?
Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat.
Nice. Which one do you favor?
Instagram the most. I actually just unblocked every single person that I've ever blocked on Twitter about half an hour ago. and it was 316.
Holy shit, you spent some time right there. Good for you.
And it was so depressing. Everybody I unblocked, I was like, I can't even remember why. Or a couple of them, their tag was Jason Ellis, or Jason Ellis is gay, and I'm like, how could I block Jason Ellis is gay? Like, that guy's obviously a fan, you know. Like,
I mean, he's committed. He's got
made an
time.
account about how gay I am. Like, fuck, man.
There's gotta be some love in there.
I just felt bad. I blocked like all the people on my radio channel. I blocked my radio channel. Like,
Whoa.
I'm just a dick. It made me really realize what a dick I am.
Yeah. What? Why though? Just over it? Over social media?
Why did I unblock them?
Or why did you block them initially?
Because I'm like, I got a chip on my shoulder. I don't know. Like, I don't like if you fuck with me too much, I'll block you because I'm a bitch.
Nice. You have some ethics.
Yeah, trying to change them. You know, I don't know why.
Nice. You don't know why? You didn't know why you got sparked to switch?
Nah.
Just
I don't know why I do anything. I'm really worried about that. I feel like maybe I'm going insane because I feel like, hey, let everybody slide, and at one point, if I need to let everybody slide, then how did I have a problem with them in the first place? You fucking psycho.
No.
Well, this is what I'm living with, you know. It's tough.
Yeah. I get it. It's fucking is what it is.
I hope you don't.
Do you have any... Here's a random question. Do you have any pets?
Yeah, tons.
You do? What do you have?
I got 2 bald cats, 1 3-legged chihuahua, and a fucking Pomeranian and a Boston Terrier.
You're serious? You're not fucking with me?
And then I got another midget. It's a midget bald cat kitten in it.
Midget?
Yeah, it has stumpy legs.
Dude, someone just got triggered. Don't say that.
Wait, you have a midget there?
Why so many pets? Just, you need them,
I
huh?
love animals.
I get it.
I would have a zoo if I had that backyard.
Dude, you had Ellismania, no?
That's not a zoo, it's like comedy boxing.
Yeah, you could add a zoo to it, right? Like, I would.
Like a petting zoo?
I don't know. It's your idea, man.
Bad idea.
Tell me about Ellismania, because I was like looking at those videos. What's the idea?
It's comedy boxing.
That's awesome. That sounds awesome.
It's a good idea, right? Comedy and boxing together.
Yeah, it sounds like a good combination.
People love violence and people love laughing, right?
Yeah, I back it. Both those things.
What? Do people love boobs?
I hope so. Some people.
Do people love titties?
I hope so. I do.
People love vaginas.
Yeah. Awesome.
Let's say you're a lady. Do ladies love abs and man ass?
I don't know. Mayonnaise? Man ass?
Man ass, motherfucker.
I hope so. I hope the opposites attract, right?
Ellismania
Nice.
15 has all of that.
That's awesome. That sounds like a good time.
It is. That's all it is.
How long have you been doing it?
Like 10 years or so.
Holy shit. Annually. Every year. Wait, say it again. It broke up.
Yeah, every year now.
That's awesome, dude. That's way sick. I was telling you about our skateboard event. We got one. We do it every year. It's like sick to like put together something like that every year, and there's like continual stoke, you know?
What's your shit called?
Well, New England Am. It's a skateboard competition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's fucking sick. We have like 14 and under, 15 and over, and then we have like a ladies division, and then we had the last few years we did like 30 different skate shops. They'd bring 3 riders each and just like destroy the park like in bracket style, like, and we had one shop winner, like one skate shop team winner. It's pretty sick, man. We've been doing it for like 5 years. We're going on our 5th year. It's fucking really, really fun. I deal with winters. Do you ever live?
I've seen them. Yep. That's why I live here.
Yeah, I get it. And then Australia before that too. You're like missing out on
Hang on a second.
Yeah.
What's up?
Look at the knives or the things on the wall.
Hey, what's up?
So sick.
Variety of
Dude.
like 50 different swords.
Yeah, sick.
What's
Solid.
up, you guys?
Red Dragon's piece on the wall.
What do
Yeah,
you
we
want?
gotta ask about that connection too. McKay? Call him McKay though, right?
Yeah,
Maybe. I like
Kevin.
that is one decorated room, man. I've never seen something
What?
like that. That is so rad.
Yes. I gotta finish this, okay?
Nice. Is this your significant other?
No, it's my daughter.
Oh, nice. You got kids.
Yeah.
You have one kid or multiple kids?
2.
Nice. Two daughters or?
One daughter, one son.
Nice. How old?
9 and 13.
Solid. There you go. That's good age. You've been busy.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, that's the best thing I'll ever do. But
Yeah. Legit. So your father, dad, what do they call you?
Fucking dad, what the hell?
I don't know. I said father when my father. I called him.
Live in a fucking church or something?
I think I asked him one time. I was like, dad or father, and he was like, father. I was like, all right, sold, whatever.
That's weird.
Hey, a little bit. So that's interesting. That's cool. That trips me out because I'm 35 and no kids here. I feel like a kid still, though, sort of.
Yeah, you can still feel like a kid and have kids. It's totally okay.
Yeah, nice.
I'm doing it right now.
Hell yeah. Everyone has phones, it's all cool, everyone's chill.
My son doesn't have a phone, but my daughter has a phone. But she lost her phone because she didn't show up where I was supposed to pick her up. So she has no phone until she gets her shit together.
Fair enough. Yeah, I always think about that. That would be a fucking headache to deal with.
It's alright.
Nice. Yeah. Do we have anything else?
The Guinness World Record.
In
That's
2000.
pretty interesting. What was up with that?
Wait, that was like
It got broken, but it's still crazy.
Yeah.
Danny Way broke it, right?
Shit. Well, the only reason I had it is because Danny Way gave it to me because
Thanks, Danny.
they called him and they wouldn't pay him enough money. And he said, I got a friend who'll fucking do it for 10 G's.
Hell yeah. You're in.
So he called me and I was like, 10 G's? Holy shit, that's awesome.
Cha-ching.
Yeah. So, yeah, I just jumped off some stupid thing. I didn't even have to jump off as high as I did. I didn't realize that until afterwards. But
Were you nervous?
hell yeah, man. It was like the worst. It was just some quarter pipe they made the first time my knee slid on it. I grabbed my knee pads and ripped them off and I hit my face on the flat.
Fuck you.
It had
Damn.
it had a bunch of vert and coping. It made no sense. It was a bomb drop. Like, didn't need to make it like that. Like, I had to go over the coping and land in the transition. It had like 3.5 foot of vert, and I'm like, this takes away from. Like, I'm not gonna nail the coping on the way in. I was fucking 16 feet above the fucking ramp. A bunch of fucking TV people just looking at me like, duh, ready to go. I was like, dude, this is. Yeah, I worked for that money that day. That was hard.
Yeah, that sounds intense for sure. Sounds a lot of pressure.
But yeah, it wasn't that difficult if you were like way better than me, like anyway.
Yeah. That's sick though. That's fucking gnarly. I never even made it.
Yeah, I'm in the book, man. Can't take the book away. What's up?
Charlie. Danny Way's gnarly too. What did he do? Jump in? He jumped off a helicopter, didn't he? Crazy
Yeah,
motherfucker.
that's the first record, and I broke that record, and then he jumped off the guitar and broke everybody's record.
Oh, the hard rock thing or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he made the ramp a bank ramp. Like, duh.
Yeah, I get it. Just. Do you ever see the stuff Bob Burnquist does? He has like a backyard and it's like.
Yeah, the mega ramp, yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking insane, dude. That shit blows my mind. I can't believe that that's not in the Olympics, or that should be in the Olympics, because like they're gonna have street skating or whatever. I don't know why they call it street
Why
skating.
does anybody care about the Olympics? Fuck the Olympics.
Yeah, I mean the same.
They don't even have wrestling in the Olympics, and wrestling made the Olympics. Fuck the Olympics.
Yeah, that's insane for sure. That's for fucking sure, right? I just think I just like trying to think of funny ways it could be incorporated, like where it makes sense. You know, some people want to be on the Wheaties box.
They should just make different sports and make that bigger.
Yeah.
Put it on TV all the time.
Well, if you think about sweeping, like that's so fucking weird. But there's a version of skating that's like sweeping. I can guarantee it, dude. We can find it nowadays. Oh yeah. There's so many weird versions of skateboarding out there.
Yeah, but everybody that's doing that version knows that they're stupid.
Well, there they go.
Here's one for you. Is there anybody out there that rollerblades that from time to time skateboards on the weekend?
Oh,
no. Is there rollerbladers? Is there skateboarders that from time to time on the weekends rollerblade? No.
No.
You know why? Because it's superior. Everybody knows that. The only reason you don't do it is because you're too much of a fucking kook to stand on one, or you're too fucking dumb to catch it, or you don't have the balls because you know you're going to look like a fucking idiot. It's not stuck to your feet.
Fair enough. It's the one that you have to actually learn to balance. Like, you can't hold on. You got to kind of just...
You can read it a lot into a person when you find out what they rode when they were a child.
Jason, you're the fucking man, dude.
I'm not the man, but I don't rollerblade.
Thank God. Fuck yeah, man. I think we covered it all, dude.
Right.
I appreciate you coming on the show.
Thanks for having me, man.
I like I said, when I was coming up, man, you were a name, and it was like you always put on a show, and I always enjoyed it. Because, like, for me, like, skating's cool, but it's not like a competition. It's not like a... I don't know. I like people that are original and do their own thing, and like whatever the fuck that is, you know, and like people that express themselves in any way. Like, I don't know. It's cool to do a show that has like skateboarding involved or whatever the fuck it is, you know. Like, I like when skateboarders succeed. So I'm fucking hyped you came on the show.
Thanks, dude.
Hell yeah.